Alright, hello, Chatsu here, and welcome back to Steam Cleaning. Today we're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu quite a bit earlier than I was anticipating playing it, because I had to skip 3 games in a row. The first one was Boundless, which, like that Blade something game, is a multiplayer game, but this one wanted me to make an account, and I was like, no, not right now. And then there was Caesar 3 and Caesar 4, both of which do not seem to want to play nice with modern operating systems, and I'm not about to go through the whole rigmarole of trying to get that to work. So we're jumping straight to this. Alright, new game. Empty slot. Empty slot. Oh, you're loading, okay. Pierce Investigation Agency, Boston. 24, Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowned his memories in liquor and sleeping pills, of course. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Torpor. That's a new one. I gotta look that one up. Kind of like that word. Enter madness. Enter? I was born into madness. You merely adopted it. I didn't know sanity until... What is sanity? Oh, God! That was an effective scare. Game saved. I haven't even done anything yet. Yes, I know how to move, game. Alright. To look around. Look around. We eating sharks? I've played enough Raft. I know that's good eating. Ooh. Should I go straight there or try to... Oh, looks like I got no choice. Interact with. Huh. Bolt cutter.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okie dokie. Can't do anything with that, no? Oh.
What a putrid offering.
Yikes.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Oops.
Behold,
Huh.
everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Nope. Interesting. All just a dream opening.
I hate whiskey. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. A lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Well, some history to research
I
there.
used to be an avid reader.
Oh, I feel that. I need to start reading again.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah, some people might suspect you of being crazy.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Have a drink. Fine.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
I guess. I don't know what you... Didn't have to take the time to actually read all that.
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
Oh. Not the biggest budget in the world.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Looks pretty nice to me.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Well, technically, all art has a little madness in it.
I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? A painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What's this symbol?
Old age to investigate.
It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
My way, old man.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Darkwater sounds pleasant.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. Police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
It was murder.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed
Everybody got that?
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case.
Shh,
I'll
that's
go
all
to
you
Doc.
had to say.
Look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
The audio engineering in this game is all over
Dark
the place.
water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I wonder why I still take these things.
To sleep, obviously.
Dark water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Something to do with
All
the
I
name,
have to
maybe?
do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Let's go. Let's go. I should start playing some Nintendo games. See how quick it is before I get taken down. I love Nintendo games, but man, the corporate side of Nintendo is just... Ugh. Also, I'm just not realizing by the time this goes up everywhere except for Twitch, E3 will already be over. I'm considering covering that in some capacity, so by the time you see this anywhere but Twitch, you will already know what happened with that. It's like time traveling. Ooh. Darkwater Port. This is just going to take me right there. Enter madness. Alright, just jump right into it. We have to, like, you know, charter the boat and shit like that. Focus Home Interactive presents. A game by Cyanide Studio.
We're almost there.
I really should start reading some Lovecraft. Maybe that'll be how I get back into reading. And then again, that's also kind of cliche. Call of Cthulhu. Just because Lovecraft has been overdone to hell, especially recently. Which is really bizarre considering, you know, the whole cancel culture environment and, well, Lovecraft.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
What's that got to do with me?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a land robber, but
and his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Right.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
The cops, they can't understand.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Shysters. What y'all got going on?
You're already in
Nothing
trouble.
for you here either. Beat it.
Can we sort this out?
Well, have me a drink. Excuse the hell out of you. Oh.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well. Which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
Ha! I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try it.
We'll see.
Oh.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Just crap will eat through your insides.
I think we'll get along well. I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Did I just lose my opportunity to... Oh.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Cool.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
I'll go talk to him and probably wrap this up.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Oh, there.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
I know can climb.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
And
I'm just the
law.
last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Evan.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. You know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
If it's an unlocked answer.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Game saved. Okay, and then it's just a venture to the warehouse. Yep, main objectives. Alright, but that's going to be if I actually go to play it for real. That's going to be all for this episode of Steam Cleaning. This is Chatsu signing out.